Hello dear fans. How Roman numerals came to be. Roman numerals can still be seen on watch dials or on the spines of old books. They are also used in regular text, for example, to indicate sections. A computer user looking for the necessary icons on the keyboard does not even think that the Roman Caesars once used the same symbols. Who are the Etruscans? It is believed that Roman numerals were invented 500 years before the new era. Attempts to denote numbers with symbols have been made before. These were pebbles, sticks, and in general everything that could be found at hand. But for the development of the economy, more or less universal symbols were needed. This recording system was proposed by the Etruscans. This tribe lived in the territory of modern Tuscany, which in Roman times was called Etruria. The Etruscans created a developed civilization, they actively built and traded, and this was one of the reasons why a fairly simple system of noting numbers arose precisely in this territory. Wooden hypothesis. The most popular is the following hypothesis about the origin of Roman numerals. Ancient carpenters, as well as modern ones, had to count logs. They did it with nicks. 1 log, 1 vertical notch, 2, 2, and so on. But it is impractical to place too many marks on the same log. Both the carpenter and the client will have to count marks for a very long time. Therefore, simpler symbols for the numbers 5 and 10 were invented. The first looked like 2 notches connected at one point, the second like an oblique cross. The symbols I, V, and X are considered the most ancient. The rest of the top 10 numbers were obtained using different combinations with these symbols. At the same time, at first, only the arithmetic operation of addition was used. For example, the number 4 was designated not 4, as now, but III, and the number 9 as VIII. The modern system of writing Roman numerals appeared shortly before our era. At the same time, other signs appeared to designate the numbers 50, 100, 500, 1000. They began to be written with the signs L, C, D, and M. Trade hypothesis. The authors of the second hypothesis attribute the honor of inventing Roman numerals not to carpenters, but to merchants. The fact is that all the symbols of this system of writing numbers are very easy to depict on the fingers. Clench your fingers into a fist and accelerate your index. Here is the number 1. Index and middle 2, index, middle and ring 3. With 2 hands you can show 4, 1 finger on the right hand and bird on the other, etc., up to 100, 500 and thousands. How to count. The ancient Romans must have known the composition of the number very well. This was necessary in order to depict numbers for which there are no separate icons. The result was achieved using addition and subtraction. The position of the icons indicated which action to take. If the sign denoting the smaller number was on the left, it had to be subtracted from the larger one, if on the right, it had to be added. For example, XL stands for 40 and LX stands for 60. If you write these examples using Arabic numerals, they will look like 50 minus 10 is equal to 40, 50 plus 10 is equal to 60. The system of writing non-circular numbers was rather complicated, but the principle was the same. To read a long number correctly, you must first mentally divide it into digits. For example, to read the number mmxiv, you need to remember which digit is denoted by the Latin m. It corresponds to 1000. There are 2000 in this example, but there are no signs denoting 500, 100 or 50. There is an icon for 10, and signs for 1 and 5. Perform some simple arithmetic calculations and you get the number 2014. Thanks for watching.